Hello everyone, my name is Jihad. I'm a planning project control consultant. I want to share with you today an important, topic which every one of you, I think, is doing it every day without even knowing that he is doing that. It is the planning topic. So I think you all switch off your mobile phone and or you kept it silent because in this case you can listen more easier and we can share together the discussion and this amazing topic that we want to discuss today. Uh, so let's get started now. I want to start by the first chapter of this course, which is the planning. So why is planning essential? Why it is so important, for us in our daily life? The statistics mention that about 20 to 30 minutes, every one of us is doing a planning, during his one day, daily life. So, for example, I think Rita, she planned for her to take her lunch with her friend today, and she has exploring many options, many places. Also, maybe Ola also she has some plans to do after work, and she wants to plan to visit somebody or so every one of us he has his own planning and own plans. So now this is the first topic here, the importance of planning and the success of a project. A project can be a temporary, project, meaning a simple project, or it can be also, a complex project, which is a portfolio of different, projects together. Um, so the planning by itself, it has a cycle, a planning cycle. Okay, so the first, item in the planning is to spotting what we need to do. Now you are saying that we need to plan for a travel, a journey, a visit, to plan for a project, construction project. So planning is everywhere here. Then to identify our aim, why we need to plan for it. For example, Helen, she wants to plan for a presentation in order to provide, her outcome or the product of how to do a presentation well and present it. And she also told us about the planning importance of the planning in the presentation. Okay. So this is the identification of the aim of our plan, and to explore options. So there are many options that we have. We'll explore them. We'll put some different scenarios, different what if for scenarios. If we do that option, what we will have as an outcome. And of course, then when we have this, the one solution or one option, it's already defined. We will have to detail our planning, to detail it well, to have the activities that we will do, and we will put all the tasks on all the components of the planning. Okay. Now, after doing that, after detailing the activities, we will do some evaluation of the plan. So sometimes, for example, if you choose one option to go to a certain restaurant, for example here, even for example Cellini or the a lobster or whatever, okay, then you have to evaluate it. Maybe it's not economical for you, it's expensive. Okay, so what you will say, you will tell your friend, because it's always collaborative the planning. You need to share it with everyone. It's not only unique and you will do it by your own. So you will tell your friend, for example, okay, this is expensive maybe for us. Let us choose another one. Okay, so it's when you are evaluating that, you put what are the reasons why you are taking that choice or that alternative instead of the other one. Okay, when you are evaluating a plan and you are sharing it with the others, okay, sometimes you are deciding, suddenly to make a change, okay, and that usually you cannot, resist to a change immediately. You need to see why the change is happening And if it is an outside change, external reason, factor, or it's something internal, and then you implement that change. Okay. So when you implement that change, okay, and you will see it, you need to, meaning when you are implementing that change and you are doing that, you meaning achieving your plan, you need to close it now, to put a conclusion to it or to end it. So also for the closing of plan, there is also a procedure for it. Okay. Now let's go to the other chapter, which is the second chapter, which is the project schedule. Now the scheduling is, meaning it is part of the planning, but it's not vice versa. Meaning it's not the planning, the scheduling. Sometimes people are having the wrong idea about the planner or about the planning consultant. They are scheduling only putting some charts, some bar charts or whatever. It's not that way. The schedule is helping us, okay, to deliver our aims, our targets, and our objectives, okay, by putting it in writing, or illustrating it in graphical, bar chart. So this is the aim, or this is what we will detail now. Of course, the project schedule, we have a schedule which can be only one task, or in defining one project, one target. It can be also for a simple project, only a minor or simple project, or even for a complicated or complex project. Okay, so let's now define the. We told you about the display forms of the project schedule. Now we have different types of a project schedule. Okay, we have the master project schedule. Okay, and we have the milestone schedule and the detailed schedule. Now, of course, we work together. Some of you here, we work together on some, milestone schedule and master schedule with you, because you are mainly, engineers here, even though not all of us are engineers. Like
yeah,
Natalie
I
here. Oh, she's an engineer. Okay. Okay. Yeah, of course. Okay, so now the master project schedule. So we have, I repeat, we have the master project schedule, we have the milestone schedule, and the detailed schedule. Okay, so let us detail now the master project schedule. Okay, the master project schedule, as it says, meaning it is a master schedule for all the components of the project. Okay, it cannot, meaning it could be not detailed to that extent, but we can put only the essential components and the occurrences of these components, and the interrelation between each other. So the advantage of this is to have the whole scope of work, okay, and to have also the meaning the major, milestone dates for each one of them of the components. Okay. Now it's being used to for the client, because the client usually he wants to see the overall picture, okay, of the schedule, and this is the aim of the master project schedule. Okay. Now, okay, here is a representation of the master project schedule. Okay. This is complicated, okay, but here the activities are putting the dates, and this is Mr. Gantt. He did like a bar chart here. This is called Gantt chart. Okay, and these are the activities here, the things. And also the relationships between the activities here are mentioned here. So this is the master project schedule. Okay. Now, first is the master project schedule. Now the second is the milestone schedule. The milestone schedule, we are meaning highlighting the milestone dates. Rita, are you with us? Okay. 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 So the milestone schedule, we are only highlighting the milestones which are important for the project, Okay, putting like also here I will show you here the presentation. I think it's small, but anyway, uh, putting only the dates which are important, essential for the project. Okay, and which we need to comply with them to adhere to these completion dates because you know there are some penalties, some unliquidated damages that will apply on these dates here. Um, okay. Usually, you know, milestone schedule. I think every one of us will put some milestone schedule. Okay, without knowing that it is a milestone schedule. For example, when you have different tasks to do during the day. Okay, you are putting like dates. I have, for example, a rendezvous with the doctor. I have to visit somebody at 5 o'clock. Then to go to the shopping at 6 o'clock.
Payment also.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is the milestone schedule. Um, Now the third, which is the detailed schedule. Okay. The detailed schedule, it is a detail, meaning we are detailing all the activities, everything. We are putting the dates. We are putting um, um, the occurrences, the relationships between one and the other activity, and even we are cost loading it, we are putting resources on it to have an integrated, you know, schedule or planning schedule. And this is the, meaning in this presentation we are not, you know, going through the resource or the cost loading or the integrated management. But we will have next, I think, another presentation. If you want, if you find this one interesting for you, I think the next one will be more interesting also and more, I think, extraordinary. So the next course we will will do. Okay. Yes. Now, I think this is the final, you know, item here that we'll discuss today, the detailed schedule, because you know that you are starving now and want to go to lunch. So, so the advantage of fit, you will have detail, meaning too much detail in this schedule. I will show it to you here. It's like here. For only one component, you have this list of activities here. Okay, so too much detail. You are putting every already, you know, activity inside the schedule. Here, usually it is, you know, it's asked or requested by the consultant or the client to do that detailed schedule, but it will be at a later stage. So now you can see from all what I discussed about this, the importance of planning, the importance of having it, to have it, you know, really to invest on it here, because the planning is in our daily bread. You know that you are spending maybe half an hour, 1 hour, you know, planning. Myself, for example, I'm maybe spending 12 hours per day of doing planning tasks, but it's really important, and it is part of the, you know, the project management of the design manager if you are a designer. Okay, to do all these tasks, to have a collaborative, you know, and sharing all this with your team. So this is the importance of it, and I would like to see if you have any questions that you want to ask now. Any question, even if it is outside the subject here, or different means the subject, but it's the topics of the presentation. But if it is on planning, I'm ready to ask to answer you on this. Okay.
Not very much.
Okay.